Look at that, it's working, finally. Welcome. Let me turn the laptop so you can see what I'm doing. And here we go. Hey, Iron Fire Horse. How are you doing? Hey, Misty. How are you? Glad to see you. TMI indeed, Misty. TMI. I hope you get well soon, though. I hope you feel better soon. Which life are you talking about, Misty? Well, laughter is a good thing. Look at that. I finally finished the outlining of the elephant. Now it's time to start coloring it in. So what are you guys planning to do today? What's on the planning? Good morning, Elsewhere. How are you? How are you? Nice to see you. Wait, what? Who can say no to gifts? Oh, a lot of people can say no to me. Of course they can. Hey, Celesta, how are you? Good afternoon to you. I figured let's bring my laptop to work for a change so I can go live instead of just making videos. Yeah, I would be able to make those for people, but I don't know what I would be able to ask for it. Plus, it's not like I'm a professional or something. I'm still learning. I just love doing it. It calms me down. Indeed, what happened, Iron? You want to talk about it? No, I don't think that selling grass is worth it. Nah. Nah, this piece, maybe 10 euros if I'm lucky. It makes me wonder how much they sell my Easter eggs for. Maybe that's something to ask later. And I don't know who asked me, but someone asked me last week what I'm using, what machine I'm using. So Let me show you guys. So this is the machine I use. I'm very happy with it. Very happy. Damn, Iron. There's no way for you to find housing with someone else before the 1st of April. Yeah, you were telling me about that situation. It's horrible there in Canada. Does anyone want to join me, by the way? Because I am on StreamYards. Let me see. StreamYard. Let me share the link. If anyone wants to join me, feel free. There we go. I put the link in. I don't know why, but I have the anthem of Canada in my head now. I won't start singing it though. Can't do that to you guys. That's all sad, sad, sad. Damn. I missed something. Let me see. I think I missed something in the news today. I did not know that there was something going on in England, UK. I did not know. That's what you get if you don't turn on a TV in the morning. What is a Maxit? Please help me out. What's Maxit? I don't know. Oh, Mega Maxit. Okay. That will be interesting elsewhere. Maybe they are against the monarchy. Who knows? Who knows? Let me turn it closer so you can see it. No, you can see what I'm doing. I'm curious, can you guys hear the talking and the laughing in the background or not? Oh, Claudia's live. That's mean. Hey, Mr. J. Thank you. Let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, that's good. I can hear it. I can hear them. There. I get you off the table. Thank you, elsewhere. Does anyone want to join me? Oh, look at that. Hello, hello. Hi, Misty. And she's gone. Let me post another link. If anyone wants to join me, feel free. You're welcome.
There we go.
There we go. Good morning, Misty. How are you?
It kicked me the first time.
Oh, well, it's the first time for me using, what's this one? StreamYard.
I like StreamYards. I don't know about the other one too much, but I kind of like this one. It's easier to understand.
Well, I did want to go live on YouTube itself, but that failed. So with the YouTube thing on my webcam, it didn't work. So how are you, besides being sick?
Actually, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I actually found my medicine for my stomach, so that part's getting better. It's been 2 hours since I got sick.
Oh, also say hi to Brad for me, please. Sorry, sorry, Misty. I'm missing the kind coffee talk in the VW bus right now. Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds
Why?
good. You know what? I might tell James to do that because he got paid at 11 o'clock last night.
What? Ask him to do what?
Bring coffee home from Starbucks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask him for a wood burning machine or something.
If I knew how to use one.
You get a piece of wood,
But
you turn it on, and you start.
no, I don't get how when you put the stencil down, like how you get it to stay.
Oh, wait, I can show you that.
I mean, I know it kind of works almost like a tattoo kind of thing. I mean, I get that part.
I can show you. It's carbon paper. So
Hmm.
I put it on a wood. Then I put what I want to draw on top of it. So let's see, like an egg. And then I draw it on top of that, so it will turn on the, will stick on the wood.
Oh.
And as soon as you burn over it, the stencil and the lines will disappear. Of course, because you burn it. But you can also draw something yourself, of course.
I don't know how to draw. I would have to have the stencils. I'm not a drawer. You want a person? I can give you a stick person.
Well, I can make a stick person too. That's no problem. I can draw, but I'm not that. I'm a perfectionist, so if I draw something myself, I will be drawing for hours and hours and hours, and it will still not be good enough. So I'd rather do it this way. I
Hey,
am
Mr.
drawing
J.
something. Oh, sorry. I'm not really paying attention to the chat, by the way.
I wasn't either until I just.
But I have a piece of wood at home that I'm drawing myself. So I already drew the mountains and a couple trees and a log cabin. But it's not finished yet. Like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so that drawing that will take me another couple of weeks before it's good enough in my eyes. And then I gotta burn it.
I have loved all the pieces you've done so far, but I think to me, my feeling, um, what you made for Wendy, you put a lot of heart, love, soul into that, and it turned
Yeah.
out so perfect.
Yeah, but that was made with the old machine. So I couldn't control the heat with it. I didn't have separate pieces. So it was all done with one thing. So that's pretty impressive, though. I was looking at it this morning and I was like, maybe I should make another one. But then with this machine.
I'm just still so surprised that you were able to make that stencil like that. Like tracing the wow. Now you know why it's therapy for me. Like I said, I came for my therapy session. It puts me my mind in a
Let me
in a
show you guys how all by myself I am.
oh, you went to that room.
Say I can sit by myself in this room. So I have no people making noise, no machines
Or walking
running,
up behind you.
or walking up behind me indeed. Let me
That
see
drove me
that.
crazy that one of that guy just like kept coming up behind you and kept coming. I was like, dude, you're freaking me out.
The problem what I have there, if I sit in the wood shop itself, that people keep staring over my shoulder, and that makes me nervous.
Well, like I said, that day that you had the phone on that day, like it drove me crazy. Like, what if we were talking about something? What if I didn't want him to hear? Like, go.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
10 different times. Nothing's changed on the wood. Go away.
yeah, I'm still
Like,
burning. He's still doing the same thing, same image.
like, finally he went away, and I'm like, okay, you know me. I
But they
don't.
always
Besides
come back.
James,
They
I'm
always
still
come.
like I'm kind of. I'm still warming up to like Mr. J and like Turtle, and I'm not used to other men. I'm not around other men. I really don't know how to act around them. Like it throws me back to being a kid again. Like I'm like, I've never liked strangers. I feel uncomfortable. I've
Hmm.
never been one to crawl up in a woman or a man's lap. So when he kept doing that to you, it's like, you know what? Can you just like take your hand and just go like? I kind of almost kind of felt like it was he was too close, almost kind of like I would have called sexual harassment almost. Like
Okay.
that's what I would have done. That's just me. That's how
Yeah.
guys make me
Well,
feel.
but don't forget that I work at a place with mentally ill people. Don't
True,
forget that.
true. Still, I just like I tell James all the time, like I get they're just words. I use them, he uses them too, but I have to tell him to keep in the back of your mind. There's probably a woman out there that's probably either gonna take it wrong, like thinking you want them, and you
Hmm.
have to be careful, especially mentally ill people. Like I don't per se that I don't hate voluntaries, but not once, not three, not four, all that. Like I'm serious. Like over 20 something times she tried to get James to leave me. So I was like, bye.
Hey,
So yeah,
Brad.
this
How are you? It's so weird
so
to have
while
you on
he's
my stream for a change.
so hubby's at work, I'm home, I'm up, and this is my therapy. I love watching.
That's cool though. But this is not really therapy. For me, it is. For you, I don't know. Watching is that therapy? Just watching?
Yes, watching it because it goes from light to dark, and it's just you see the different. How do I
Okay.
put like to me? It's like it changes like a season would.
Oh, yeah, nice. I didn't think of it that way.
So it
Cool.
just I don't know. It gives me a sense of peace. Like just thinking we're like in a whole new decade, and it's. But to me, everyone made this big old thing about it. But you know what? It was another day for me, another year, another day. But then
Hmm.
again, now that I'm not in that mood set like I was, I'm gonna. As you can tell, when I'm depressed and when I'm not. You can tell,
Yes,
and I'm no
I
because
know.
I'm
I
more
know.
cheery.
Mm-hmm.
But no, seriously, it could be you, it could be anybody. Just even like I watch videos on the guy who you ever watch that guy in the crowd where he can just like take a dress and he can just cut it and just turn it into something beautiful? Like what?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't know why it inspired me to watch his work turn out. Like I kept thinking, is something gonna happen? Like is her stuff gonna fall out of the dress? Like is she wearing appropriate attire underneath? Like you're outside, you're in a crowd, like you're not worried. But no, like his cuts and tears, and oh my god. I mean, I'm talking about an old granny looking dress turned out to be something so sexy and elegant. Like what?
Cool.
That's what I kind of view with this. Like it turned out being like what is it? Like what is it? And then once you started doing it, it's
Start
like
with nothing.
exactly. See, I've seen
Yeah.
you do. That's why I said it starts, and then you just see it transpire, and it's like whoa. Now that is therapy, if you ask me.
Okay, like that. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it does distract you, and distracting yourself is something that I learn at therapy.
Well, and that's why I've been thinking about it. Like right now, I'm watching this, and my mind is not on the we'll just say other stuff. We talked about it yesterday,
Yeah,
but
that's
or
good.
last night. Oh,
For me, it was
she
today.
did. My oldest. did write me. I have not responded, and I don't know if I want to.
Don't.
She didn't write anything bad. She just wants to know, Mom, does the insurance cover chiropractic? So bad I want to write her and be like, I don't know. I gave you your login information. Go figure it out. If you're so smart. I want to, but it's like, you know what? Their dad would probably be like, why'd you get rude with her? So I'm going to do what you said. I'm going to pretend like, oh, I put it in spam. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say to her. Like, you talk nasty to me, but when you want something, then I'm worth something. And you want mommy. No.
Yeah.
You see where my heart keeps going? Like, I try so hard to stay away from it, and then they do that, and it's kind of like, because they're my kids. Like, I want to answer and be like, okay, I'll look it up and find out. I'll go on the page and find out.
Of
Part of me is
course.
like, no, she was so nasty. No, I'm not. I'm not. Figure it out. Remember, you have 3 jobs now, oldest one. Remember, take your money
Well,
and go
you
pay
gotta
for
do
what.
what feels good for you.
Like I said, I'm confused, Kirsten, because it's like 1 minute they hate me, 1 minute they love me because they need this and they want that. How do you decipher what is good and what is not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm so torn because they're my baby. They'll always be my babies. But I'm feeling to where they're finally, what, 20, 18, and 17? Come on. I gave you your login information. I'm pretty sure you can read. You're in college. I'm pretty sure of that. You were a straight A student. So, and I'm pretty sure your dad and them can read that too. They're there with you. And I'm pretty sure they can distinguish whether it's a yes or a no. How about that? Why me? Why are you? Because you want me to write you and be like, oh, mom, you screwed up. You wrote me because we told you to leave me alone.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I don't want to play into it. I'm so scared.
Then just
It's
don't.
a damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I'm not. I'm happy. I'm good because there's no fighting. There's no whatever. I'm here and I'm gonna have a good day today. I don't know
Good.
why, but I am. I am.
PMA. Right? Let's use Claudia as a thing. PMA.
By the way, she's live. By the way,
I feel bad. I told her I was going live today. I, this last week. We
I
came up with
was
the idea together.
I was gonna go over there, but it's like, you know what? You're hardly ever live. You deserve to have people over here with you.
True. I
So if
barely
she
go.
gets mad, I'm sorry. I don't want her getting upset that I'm not there to mod, but you hardly ever go live, and I want to support you and I want to be there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Dude, your hand makes me hurt though. My left hand's like I don't know how you do it with your bad hands. I don't know how you.
Just keep
The
going.
only
Just
thing the only thing you have going for you is the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's the only thing you have going for you because they can pop in and out and the pain goes away.
good.
Mine, on the other hand, it just locks and it stays and it hurts.
Yeah, mine pop in and out, and if I don't pop them, it feels bad. I have times that I
Ooh,
have to pop my fingers.
dude, I thought I broke my neck or that I couldn't move it. Like I popped it and I went too hard to the left. And then I read, you can kill yourself that way. Why
Yeah,
the hell do I
been there,
pop my
done
neck
that.
for?
And I
Like,
keep doing it.
see, I can't do that. And then I started asking, you know what? Speaking of that, what would a 21 or 20-year-old need with chiropractic? Anyway, just thought of
I could
that.
have, I could have used that when I was 20.
No, I just wondered, like, what did she do that did she sleep wrong? Was she in a car accident? Was it due to her cheerleading with the college? Like, well, the other college she was with. Now she's community college. She said the
Maybe.
big university was too much for her. I kept telling her before you do it, go to the college. I did it because I was scared. I've never been to college
Mhm.
before, so you can take, I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks, I forget, that you can sit in the class and you can watch, or that's what they
Cool.
let us do. And I was like, why don't you do that? She never did, and I was like, I think you would have got the taste of it and what it
Hmm.
would be like before you went. But she said being in a dorm and having to get across campus to here to there and homework and this you on this, it was too much. I said,
Yeah.
I told you. I told her when me and James were going to college, and I swear to God, we were spitting out 10 to 15 papers a week. A week. And that was for all different classes. We were having to write almost up to 10 pages,
Wow.
sometimes 5. But if you got the wrong teacher who was in a bad mood, they said you do a 10-page report. And if we find out you plagiarism, we kick you out of the school. She didn't know what plagiarism was until she went to college. I'm like, see? Because one of her papers came back that she plagiarized because she put too many words and she even quoted it and everything. But they said even doing a quote can get you in trouble because you didn't like ask that person even though you gave them credit.
Okay. College.
Exactly.
Information.
Oh, the heck. I know, Mr. J, but it's kind of hard when it comes to your own kids, if that makes sense. I've been
I
doing this with
don't.
them off and on since 2007. Here we are, 2020,
13 years later.
and we're still going through the same bullcrap. 1 minute it's a fight, 1 minute we love each other, 1 minute we're not, 1 minute we are. And it's kind of getting, we're not all getting any younger, we're all getting older. It's like, when does the drama stop? When?
True.
I do every advice that is given to me, and I try to do it. They come back with more. I try not to respond. Sometimes I can't. See, my
You
kids,
have your
I can
finger on
ignore
the
that.
head.
I can ignore that. It's their stepmom. I can't. Why can't I ignore her emails? I can't, especially when she's all like, "Why, as a stepmom, would you screenshot our child's Facebook page where they're talking crap about me and then send it to me and be like, see, I don't have to be stalked. They talk good things about me, unlike you."
Yeah.
And she didn't want. She knew it was. Oh. That email was a nasty one. I showed Claudia like, I even wish that woman dead, and I don't do that to people. But you know what? That's one thing you don't do. You can sit and talk with me about my kids all day long. Use my kids against me like that?
No.
You want to see the tiger come out in me? With my kids, I aim to kill. When it comes to stuff like that, I will protect them.
Yeah.
And when she used them against me, when she showed me that, then I thought about it. It's like, you know what? It's Facebook. Who gives a damn? I could delete it today and not look back.
True.
Facebook means nothing to me. As long as I have Messenger to talk to my friends, I could care less what's on Facebook. The
I don't really
family that
care
I
about
still,
this anymore.
the family and friends that have my number know how to contact me, or they have my email and can contact me there. If you don't have one of those two, then guess what? I'm
Bye bye.
sorry. Contact me on Messenger, and if you want it, I'll give it to you if you want to talk.
Yeah.
And I just told my mom that the other day. I said, Mom, I said, the way you act on Facebook towards me, but yet you talk about my sisters, like it hurts me all the time because you don't ever hardly talk about me. I said, I'm
Hmm.
about ready to delete you all and say bye. She's like, okay, bye. What? Like, so I don't know. Like, I just feel like all I have is you guys, so I'm here, just living day to day. Dog, you're snoring. Poppy, you're snoring. Jeez.
Well, I would say
Uh,
let's go to Claudia's live stream.
You think?
Because I feel bad, because I'm her mod. I feel bad.
Oh my. Okay, can I go stand for you over there?
So I'm and my life, and I see you by Claudia.
Okay.